Hello friends, welcome back to India for IAS. This is Manjunath Mudul. Topic of this video is White Paper on Indian Economy. In this video, we are going to study about what is White Paper, why it is in news, the one presented by Finance Minister, whether it is a White Paper or not, why it is being presented now, the highlights of the White Paper on Indian Economy and its objectives, some of the most important claims made in the White Paper, what can be inferred from the above claims, and one practice question based on the topic. The white paper was in news because on February 8th, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman presented white paper on Indian economy in the parliament. The white paper compares the economic governance of the Congress-led UPA government for the period 2004 to 2014 with that of the BJP-led NDA government for the period 2014 to 2024. This white paper is prepared by Ministry of Finance and it provides 10-year record analysis of the both the periods, that is UPA government and NDA government rule. So it also highlights the performance and policies of each of the governments in managing the economy in the respective periods. Then the question arises, what is white paper? A white paper typically addresses a specific issue and it also provides information regarding that issue and it also offers the potential solutions with respect to that issue. Governments all over the world often present the white papers to inform the public about various topics which are of public interest. Apart from government, business and corporate houses also present white paper in order to showcase their products and promote them in the economy. One of the earliest example for government presenting white paper is by British Prime Minister Winston Churchill in the year 1922 to detail his government's policies on Palestine. In India, there are no specific guidelines, rules, or regulations with respect to the tabling of white papers either in parliament or in the state legislative assemblies. Whereas the opposition has every right to demand white paper from the government on various issues on which it needs clarity. For example, recently opposition demanded white paper on black money, demonetization, and various other issues. In the last 10 years, government tabled only two white papers, the one being present one and the other one in the year 2014 on railways. Now we will move into another crucial question, that is the white paper tabled by finance minister in the parliament is really fits into the definition of white paper or not. The white paper presented by finance minister in the parliament compares the economic records of the two different governments over two different specific periods. As per economic and legal experts, this is not precisely a white paper as it focuses on comparing the performance of two governments instead of focusing on single issue. Actually, a true white paper should focus on offering a comprehensive review of state of Indian economy. But the present white paper tabled in the parliament does not offer a comprehensive review of Indian economy. Instead, it focuses on comparing the economic performance of two different governments over two different periods. So, this white paper does not fit into the definition of white paper. Now, the another crucial question that arises is why is it being presented now? Why not it is being presented when the NDA government started to rule, that is in the year 2014? The reasons are as follows. The first one is the government wanted to avoid creating negative narrative about the state of economy at the beginning of its tenure, that is in the year 2014. So the reason being it is of the view that the UPA led government mishandled the state of economy in India. So, introducing the white paper at that time might have shaken the confidence of various stakeholders like investors, business persons, corporates, foreign institutional investors, and FDI investors. And the government said that priority at that time was to instill the hope among the various stakeholders to attract the investments, both domestic and global, and to build the support for necessary reforms for the revival of economy. And by presenting the white paper now, the government aims to offer a comprehensive assessment of economic performance in the last one decade, and it also wants to highlight its achievements and improvements in different areas. Moving on to the objective of the present white paper. So, the present white paper intends to inform the public about the nature and extent of the governance, economic, and fiscal crisis that inherited by the NDA government in the year 2014 when it took the office. It also provides insights into the policies and measures implemented by the NDA government since 2014 to improve the health of the economy in India. So, to put it simply, the white paper says that when the NDA government took charge in the year 2014, the state of economy was affected very badly, and the government took various policies and measures to revive the health of the economy in the last one decade. So, the white paper intends to portray that the present government revived the Indian economy. Then, what precisely the white paper says about? So, the white paper has 58 pages and three main sections. The part 1 of the white paper talks about the macroeconomic situation during the 10 years of UPA rule, and part 2 of the white paper talks about the various corruption scandals of the UPA government, and part 3 illustrates how the present NDA government revived the Indian economy. Now we will look into the key claims made in the white paper. The first one is UPA government in the year 2004, it inherited a healthy economy. So instead of boosting it further, it made the economy non-performing during its tenure. Further, the report says that the UPA government abandoned the economic reforms and it made the macroeconomic foundations unstable. The report also talks about the performance of the UPA government post global financial crisis of 2008. So it says that the UPA government pursued high economic growth after global financial crisis 2008. This resulted in many issues in the economy in the form of high inflation, fiscal deficit, high proportion of bad loans in the bank. So this ultimately dragged the economy. The report also says that the UPA government borrowed heavily from the market and it used the fund unproductively. So this resulted in decline in the capital expenditure, and it neglected the development of infrastructure, and it created hindrance to the industrial and economic growth. This claim of the white paper is true as because the capital expenditure as a percentage of total expenditure declined from 31% in 2004 to 16% in the year 2014. The report also claims that health expenditure of the Indian households during UPA tenure showed minimal improvement. The polity paralysis hampered the defense preparedness, leading to the shortage of arms and ammunition by the year 2012. The report also claims that UPS decade is a decade of policy misadventures and scandals. It gives the example of coal scam and telecom scam. The white paper also talks about the achievements of the NDA government. As per the IMF data, during last one decade of NDA governance, there is a lower average headline inflation in India. The white paper also talks about the enhanced results of various government schemes during NDA tenure, such as the construction of toilets through Swachh Bharat Mission, opening of the bank accounts through Jan Dhan scheme. So, in general, the white paper says that the UPA government mismanaged the economy and the NDA government revived it. Many of the economic experts and opposition leaders criticized the white paper on following grounds. They said that low domestic inflation during NDA government is due to decline in the crude oil prices. This is true because in the year 2012 and 2014, the cost of the crude oil is US dollar 111 and US dollar 105, and it fell to the dollar 84 in the year 2015 and dollar 46 in the year 2016. So this decline in the crude oil prices favored the decline in domestic inflation. Despite certain achievements made by the NDA government, so the white paper overlooks several existing challenges of the economy. For example, the white paper neglects the issues like unemployment. As per the government's own periodic labor force survey, unemployment rate in India is 45-year high in the year 2017 and 18. Additionally, the white paper fails to mention the absence of formal measure of poverty since 2011. The last time we measured poverty in India in the year 2011, that is Tendulkar Committee report and Rangarajan Committee reports. After that, the government failed to provide or failed to conduct the poverty measurement. Also, the government failed to conduct the decadal census that used to happen every decade. One more criticism of the white paper is that absence of GDP growth charts in the white paper. So the white paper does not talk about GDP growth rate in the last one decade. So this is all about white paper tabled in the parliament, its claims, its features, and criticism it received from economic experts. Based on the topic that we have discussed so far, here we have provided one prelims practice question. Go through the question and comment your answers in the comment box. Answer and explanation for this question and the detailed notes of the video is available in the PDF handout. To download the PDF handout, join our WhatsApp and Telegram channel. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Till then, happy learning.